Alright guys, working on this MG, figuring out the wiring. Okay, so look what they did. This wire, brown and yellow, is supposed to be over here, which this grounds the ignition light. They spliced it into a power source, so we're always getting constant power. Maybe that's why the original gauge didn't work from the beginning when it came in. This car came in from another shop, or whoever rebuilt it. But we got an electronic, RPM gauge. I hooked it up already, got the wiring. So trying to figure out why the ignition light doesn't come on with the ignition on, and it should go off once you rev it. But now I figured it out, it's always on power. Okay, see, gauge works, ignition light should be on right now. The gauge didn't work before, it wouldn't show the RPMs, but now it does. See it? It works. And the light should have went off just by revving it, but we have no light because it's not getting grounded through the regulator. But I already got everything else hooked up, the power source. Had to add a resistor because this is LED, not old school bulb. Did all my wiring, marked it. So I'll show you guys right now. See, key on, it's not on. Should be on, but since we're getting constant power on the LED on both sides, this should be the power source and this should be the ground source. Alright guys, we got the light to work. Key off, key on, and now if I start it, it should go off. And it did, so that means that the generator is charging and we got a working gauge. Woohoo! I mean, understanding the wiring on these old school, European cars is a little tricky because look, it's a little confusing. You gotta go back, you gotta search up whatever the letter indicates, black, yellow, and then you gotta search up whatever the number is.